We're over here in Brentwood. Just finished putting up this 10 foot by 8 foot shed. It's a 10 foot by 8 foot apex. David's just putting the finishing touches, which is to run a bit of sealant at the bottom of the windows, just to make sure there's no water ingress. The shed, yeah, it's a 10 foot wide. Where the doors are is 10 foot. Where David is at the moment, that's 12 foot deep. I'm going to start at the roof. The felt on the roof is a 20 kilo, so it's 2 kilo per square metre green mineral felt. Now the felt that we use is a polyester based felt. We don't use fibre based felt because it rips too easily, although it is cheaper, but we use a polyester base. It doesn't rip anywhere near as easily. It's a little bit more expensive, it's more durable, that's why we use it. The cladding on this shed is 12mm finished. It's a 5th grade or better Scandinavian redwood pine, and this one has been finished with Barrettines Protect and Nourish timber preservative. It's a solvent based timber preservative. It doesn't just sit on the surface, it also soaks right the way into the timber, which is why we love it, and it's very, very heavy in waxes. So it's water repellent, it feeds the wood, it does exactly what you should be doing to the wood, and it gives the shed a very, very good start in life. Because we've treated it, we do that back at the workshop. It means that the end grain has all been got to, because once the shed's together you can't get to the end grain. The doors, as you can see, they're fitted with 3 10-inch galvanised, sorry, not galvanised, they're zinc plated T-hinges. We used to use black japanned hinges, but they come from India and China now, and the japanning just comes off after about a year. So we use zinc plated because the zinc plate doesn't come on. There's a turn button in the middle of the door and a staple and hasp in the middle as well, just to give you somewhere to lock the shed. So if we go open the doors up, we've got one door there, then at the top of this door and at the bottom of this door we've got 6-inch tower bolts, so when the doors are fully open you've got a 32-inch wide, a 52-inch wide door, which is roughly 1.3 meters. The doors are just under 6 foot tall. I think they're about 5 foot 10 and a half. What's 5 foot 10 and a half? About 1.8 meters tall. So they're a good sized door. Inside the shed, at the eaves here, fat fingers back, you've got 6 foot at the lowest point internally. So they're a nice, it gives you a nice airy feel. It means you can walk all the way over to the edge of the shed without bashing your head on the roof if you're average sort of height. Framework on this is, it's the 38mm by 63mm C16 Dry Graded CLS. It's the same sort of stuff they use for building timber framed houses, stud walls in houses, that sort of thing. So it's a very good class of timber. You've got in the roof, you've got 2 purlins running through the roof. That ties all the boards together. The roof is also all redwood, it's all tongued and grooved. And then through the middle of the roof, you've got, hang on, let's tilt it up. There you go. Through the middle of the roof, you can see there's a 4x2 that runs right the way through, from there right the way through to the other end, and that sits on its own little upright. Bring that back down. The floor, as is normal for us on a shed of this size, is 18mm exterior grade plywood, so it's a very good strong floor. And there you have it. Didn't do the height in the middle there. The height in the middle there, it's just over 7 foot to underneath of the roof beam. So there you go. That's a 10 foot by 8 foot double door shed, delivered and installed in Brentwood in Essex.